What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I want to focus in on the Los Angeles Kings losing Matt Greene indefinitely. It's one of those things that definitely, hurts them. I get that Greene isn't exactly, the be-all, end-all, but big physical presence that really kind of fits the mold of what LA has built out there, and, been a part of 2 Stanley Cup championships by being, one of the anchors on a defensive unit that really and truly was for a while one of the toughest to play against in the league. Again, is he? It's not exactly like losing Drew Doughty, but it does hurt because he's a big part of their identity. But you got to look at what do the Kings do now. First of all, they've only had Greene for 3 games this season, so let's not pretend again that it's like, oh my God, they lost the biggest piece of their puzzle. No. Having said that, there's a void there, and I think you look at Jamie McBain and Derek Forward have both stepped up and played. In his absence, both have had their moments. I mean, I'm a Forward guy. I mean, I like them with the development team, and I like them at Dakota. The Kings have been kind of slow bringing them along, and that's just Dean Lombardi's thing. And on a related note, talking about the Kings developing young defensemen, look at the way Colin Miller's been playing with the Bruins this year. Not exactly, he's not the most steadying of presences. He has his turnovers like the rest of us, but the fact that Kings never gave that kid a look is kind of like, what's going on there? Particularly with the fact that we're always looking for defensemen, and right now we're still looking for defensemen. That's just the bottom line, and I think there is a move. Lombardi wanted to add a top 4 and a depth forward, supposedly. So, it's like, all right, well, they're going to need another defenseman, and they go from within. I think that's a possibility. With the minor league affiliate being in Ontario, does that give them maybe a little more flexibility to bring a guy up for a couple games, see what he can do? That's something that I think that they'd consider. All their best prospects, in my opinion, are forwards. They have some good defense prospects. I think Nick Ebert could be a pleasant surprise at some point, but it's never Tendies. Again, the be-all, end-all. And, I just think, maybe give Kevin Gravel a look. He's got some size. He can kind of, go in there and do some of the things that you get out of Matt Greene. So, it's just something to keep an eye on. I'm curious to see how it all shakes up. Kings are obviously one of the best teams in the NHL. They're first in their division. They have a legitimate chance to win the Cup this year. And I think if Greene's healthy when the playoffs roll around, that's what you need. And again, playing that bottom third pairing role, I think could be a big game changer for the Western Conference playoff picture. Because again, when he's out there, you don't want to go to the front of the net. He makes that his real estate. And when you have a goalie like Jonathan Quick, where in money time, it's tough to beat him. And you have a guy like Greene taking away prime real estate. It's not exactly easy to score goals against this LA team, but we'll see how it all shakes up. Anyway, that's the last episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.